What's up, YouTube? I'm Sanctioned Fabrication here. So today I'm actually doing a little product testing right now. Dynaflux came out this really neat rust remover, and I was always very skeptical about it. Like, how good does it work? Is it actually do anything? How long does it take for it to actually clean? So after doing a quick search, there was nothing on the internet that actually showed how this stuff worked, or pretty much anybody that had any rust remover any videos on it. So of course I got my hands on a sample of this thing. I wanted to test it. I actually did a couple different concentrations of it. This guy's been soaking in a solution that's 1 part water, 1 part solution, 2 parts water. Now this says it's you could dilute it up to 1 part solution, 3 parts water, but you know, I definitely didn't. I don't want to go as weak as possible. I just figured I like to work a little faster. I'm not doing things overnight. But let's start with this guy. This piece right here actually is I was soaking. You could actually see the line I was soaking in. Now this has a very light rust right now, only because it ripped it down completely. And after I rinsed it off, I didn't dry it off immediately, and it actually gave a real light hue of rust again. But this is very light rust. You can almost see the polish through it right now. So this guy was light, and it ripped it down in ½ hour. Now this one, I wanted to test to see what did a concentrated solution do. So this was brushed on concentrated solution. This one was 1 part water, 1 part solution. This one was 1 part water, 2 parts water, 1 part solution. And actually this one seemed to do the best. But yeah, I basically just painted it on, let it sit for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Most of it actually dried up, so it really dried up in the process, but you can actually see it actually got rid of most of the rust, and almost the whole thing looked like this. Very heavy scale, very heavy rust. This thing just looks rough as hell, and this is just a drop-off I-beam that's been sitting outside for the past, 20 years, 30 years. Now there's black speckle in here. That black speckle, I'm assuming, is what's the leftover of the phosphating agent. But yeah, very interesting stuff. But yeah, within an hour, this stuff actually did a really good job. Now this is what I was pretty amazed at. This is a chunk of an old bumper. Holes rusted through it, and look at that. This thing actually ripped it all the way down to white metal. And this was, again, an hour's worth of soak in the diluted. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Does not touch paint. Now this, when I cut this out to repair this bumper, I actually sprayed it with a light coat of black spray paint, just so I could use to scribe over and to make my cutout. But yeah, I was unbelievably impressed with that. By the way, stuff stinks like crazy. I mean, it's not pretty smelling, but yeah, just to do this in a well-ventilated area. Don't do this inside your house. If you have any questions, I'm sure you can look up this the company. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if this was helpful. Later.